Hi guys! Today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to start both of these pages. I'm not going to answer every single one of these questions, so make sure you try it on your own. Let's first look at sentence fragments. A sentence fragment is an incomplete sentence. The fragment may be missing a subject, so who is the subject of this sentence, or it could be missing a verb, which is the action. Or it could be missing both of those. So here's an example. This sentence is missing a subject. Washed up on the sand. Well, what washed up on the sand? Who washed up on the sand? It's not giving me the what or who. Here's a corrected example. A hermit crab washed up on the sand. You could also say a jellyfish washed up on the sand, or a bottle washed up on the sand. Here's an example of a sentence that's missing the action. The kite in the wind. The kite in the wind did what? What does the kite do? The kite soared in the wind. The kite flew in the wind. Lots of different things that the kite could do in the wind. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be reading through these sentence fragments, and you're going to figure out what was missing from this sentence. Is it the who or what, or is it the action that's missing? So let's take a look at number 1. Planted lots of vegetables. Well, the action in here is planted, so I know it's not missing a verb. But this one is definitely missing a subject. Who is planting lots of vegetables? Well, they give us 2 choices, so what do you think I should use? Should I use Farmer Jones planted lots of vegetables, or should I say Spent planted lots of vegetables? Well, spent doesn't make sense, so I'm going to use the word Farmer Jones, and I'm going to rewrite this sentence so that way it is written correctly. So what I did was I rewrote that sentence using the person who is involved. Farmer Jones planted lots of vegetables. I made sure to capitalize the F because that's the beginning of the sentence. I also capitalized the J in Jones because that's his last name. Let's do one more together. Number 2. She the crops with great care. She the crops with great care. What does that mean? Well, we have a subject. The subject is she. It's not a very good subject, but we could do that. But what did she do? She did something. We're missing an action. So Julie the crops with great care, or she tended the crops with great care. Well, Julie doesn't make sense, but tended did. I mean, she's taking care of it. So now let's write that in a complete sentence. She tended the crops with great care. All right, and I'm going to let you finish the last 3 on this page. Figure out, is it missing a subject, the who or the what, or is it missing the verb, which is the action? All right, so let's take a look at our next page. Our controlled vowels, ER, IR, and UR. So we're going to take our words that are right up here. We have cultures, liberty, turned, person, earned, determination, 30, and first. And we're going to try and figure out, where does this fit? Which definition does this match? Here we go. So, a human being. So which one of our words up here means a human being? Person. Moved around or rotated. So if I have, we'll do this pen. If I am moving this pen around, what am I doing? Is this cultures, liberty? Did I turn it? Is it a person? Did I earn, determination, 30, or first? That's right, I turned it. The ways of life ideas, customs, and traditions of groups of people. Well, that's the culture. And freedom. What's another word for freedom that we learned about while we were reading the Thurgood Marshall story? He used the word liberty. Okay. Right down here in these boxes, I'm going to let you complete some of these. I will do number 5 with you, and you are going to complete 6 through 10 on your own. You're going to fill in each sentence with a spelling word. Lisa was blank in line every day this week. Well, Lisa was 30 in line every day this week? Well, yeah, that might work, but probably not. Oh, how about first? Leah was first in line every day this week. Okay, so you're going to go through and you're going to see if you can figure out the answer to each one of these questions. Fill in the blank with the correct word from right up here in the word bank. If you have any questions, make sure to ask your teacher. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful Monday.